Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast. Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Dr. Ingrid Vasiliu-Feltes. Dr. Vasiliu-Feltes is the Chief Quality and Innovation Officer at Mednax. In this capacity, she provides oversight for all quality and innovation initiatives across the enterprise, such as artificial intelligence, genomics, blockchain, telehealth, medical simulation, and value-based care. Additionally, she provides leadership to the Mednax Care Center for Research, Education, Quality, and Safety. Prior to this role, she held several leadership roles within the academic, corporate, and not-for-profit healthcare arena, most notably serving as the VP of Education, Quality and Safety, Chief Patient Safety and Quality Officer, Chief of Compliance and Quality Assurance, Medical Director of Clinical Research Trials, and Medical Director Managed Care. After completing her postgraduate residency and fellowship training at Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons, she earned her Executive Master of Business Administration degree. Well, good afternoon, Ingrid. Glad to have you on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. I'm excited to have you on the show today because, as you know, I'm very passionate about healthcare as well. I've been in healthcare many, many years on the technology side, but I'm getting to talk to some of my favorite people, which are the medical providers or physicians. Ingrid, as I stated, you're a physician, medical doctor. What officially Chief Quality and Innovation Officer at Mednax? Can you share some of the highlights of that work?
Sure, it would be my pleasure. I wear two hats. One is the quality hat and the other one is the innovation one. Under the quality umbrella, I'm in charge of our Center for Research, Education, Quality, and Safety, where I oversee all our clinical quality and safety initiatives, such as our high reliability organization program, our medical simulation program, our genomics and precision medicine initiatives. And then under the innovation umbrella, I provide oversight for some of our value-based initiatives, telehealth, any blockchain projects we're engaged in. So you can notice that the portfolio is quite broad and complex.
Yeah, I noticed that. And you've done a lot of speaking as well. Can you highlight just maybe one project that might stand out?
Absolutely. One of the projects that I'm super proud and passionate about, we actually launched also module today. In honor of National Patient Safety Week, we expanded our high reliability organization program to also include labor and delivery, and we're aiming to reduce maternal mortality. As some of your listeners might be aware, we're still struggling in the United States and the world with maternal mortality that could be prevented. And applying the principles of high reliability organizational training can markedly reduce that preventable mortality in moms. So today we have the blog online and we launched officially. So we're very happy and passionate about this program.
Thank you for sharing. And just for our listeners, do you have the name of that blog and we can share that out on this podcast?
Sure. It's on our Mednax website. So If you go to www.mednax.com and you follow us, you will notice that it's featured today and it's called HRO for Labor and Delivery.
Great. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. So Ingrid, this month we celebrate International Women's Day. As a matter of fact, yesterday. Can you tell us what this means to you?
Absolutely. It actually is very important, I think, for the younger generations to have male and female role models, but I think as a society we can do a better job at highlighting some of the women in science that have contributed to major achievements and drove innovation across many hundreds of years. So I think that's probably what I would love to celebrate on that special day, how we can share role models with future generations, boys and girls.
I like it, and I appreciate your response on that. I've gotten a different response from many, many different women on these podcasts about that, so thank you. Ingrid, I see that you're highly sought after. You and I, we follow each other on social, we chat. You're being featured keynote speaker recently at some events. What do people want to learn from you specifically?
I think most colleagues that I meet across the country and internationally are intrigued by the great work we're doing. Most of the time, not everybody is aware that we're touching a quarter of the babies born in the United States every single day through one of our programs or one of our specialties. And that's quite a large number. So I think people would like to learn what programs we have for our women's and children's services. Like you asked today, what does it mean to be in charge of quality and innovation, and why both together? And I truly believe that some of these programs we're implementing today that are called clinical innovation are the future of healthcare. As you already alluded to, healthcare, technology, many other industries are currently merging with each other. The silos are not there, and the boundaries that we used to have don't exist anymore. So I think that's the question and learning that most people want to have from me. How can you be prepared for the future of medicine in this digital era? And that's my passion, actually. How can you bring all these beautiful advances in our scientific community, in the technology world, as well as other industries together, so that we can develop new way of delivering, not only health care, but also wellness for other generations.
Absolutely. I just love that. I've written a lot of articles on healthcare and innovation with technology, that integration piece, and it's exciting. That is my passion, I have to say. Mm-hmm. So, Ingrid, what drives you to do what you do and to be successful as a physician and a chief quality officer?
So, of course, this is my personal response, but I think for me, it's always been patient safety. That's why I started. And it's the most important aspect of not only healthcare, but also my current role. And actually, every role I've had in the healthcare industry had something to do with safety, compliance, ensuring that we deliver the best possible care and optimal care to our patients, no matter what patients we take care of. So that's what drives me. In terms of the message, I always have the same message. Never cease to learn and always be prepared to disrupt the status quo, because what you think is awesome today might not be relevant tomorrow anymore. So I recently gave a talk and I told them the same thing I would love to share with your listeners. If you don't disrupt yourself as a person and professional, someone else will. So that's my message usually.
I love it. I love it. That's exciting. So Ingrid, just kind of wrap up the Digital Executive Podcast here. They're short and sweet for executives on the go. Last question, what advice would you give other medical providers who wish to have a career in quality or innovation?
My advice is to learn as much as possible about other industries, because we're currently in the fifth industrial revolution, the way it's being labeled. And I don't think that just having knowledge in healthcare or life sciences is sufficient anymore. You need to have very strong business acumen, technology acumen, and many other current skills that you never dreamed of. So that's what I would share with my colleagues, to be open-minded and learn from other industries.
Thank you for sharing that. That's amazing. So Ingrid, like I said, we'll keep in touch as always, but I want to personally thank you for being on the show today, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts and insights.
Absolutely. Good day now.
Thank you.